Hi, welcome back. I'm Tina. Thank you so much for joining me today. As many of you may already know, I am an affiliate of RONGRONG. Therefore, I have a lot of PET tape from her. I have the PET tape going back to when she first released it. Now, when she first released it, she had a particular style, and then she went ahead and changed that. That happened very quickly. It has evolved into what it is today. Now, if you're not familiar with what PET tape is, they are stickers on a roll. Now, the big difference with her PET tapes compared to others is that the stickers themselves are all kiss cut. So you do not have to cut these stickers out. They're already cut for us, which is so nice. And when the images are printed on here, they are first printed onto a white ink, and then the image is printed on top of that. Therefore, it gives it a much more vibrant coloring to the stickers, and they are also a matte finish, so you're not getting all of that glare, which is amazing. I love, love, love these. And what you're getting on the roll is just a strip of stickers that do not repeat until a pretty long time, and then they start to repeat, and there's 5 of these strips on each roll. So you're getting a lot of decorative stickers. Now, since they are on a roll, it does make them a little bit difficult to actually see what's on each roll, and especially when there's so many of them. I have, like I said, I have like all of them since she released them. And it's been a little bit of a challenge for me to keep them organized, but I have definitely done that. However, now I need to reorganize them a bit. So the first thing that I do when I open up the PET tape is I will go ahead and label the inside of the PET tape with what it's called. So let me just go ahead and show you how I have them in this little plastic tray. And you can see that they are all labeled. Therefore, it's pretty easy for me to find them once I know which ones I want. But because of the way that they're in here like this, I can't really see like what's on them. So she introduced us to a sticker album. This is such an amazing product. This is her very first one here that I'm sharing with you. It did come on this twin loop coil, and it has sticker paper in here, which this is obviously already full. But let me show you how it looks just plain. So here's the sticker paper, and it is sticker backing paper. So any stickers that you get off of a book, the stickers are stuck onto the paper where you can easily remove them from. And that's what these pages are, which is glorious because now you can put whatever stickers you want on here. You have this one designated place for all of your like little remnant stickers, that type of thing. So I love, love this concept. Now, this very first book, like I said, it's on the twin loop and it has the sticker backing paper, but this was only one-sided. So on the back side, that cannot be used to put stickers onto. There's also some of these plastic pouches in here, which these are great to go ahead and store any loose sticker packs or stickers, whatever you like. So this one right here, I really wasn't quite sure how I wanted to use it. So at the beginning here, I do have a lot of just miscellaneous stickers and things that I was trying to organize. And it just kind of became like a little bit of a sticker catch-all if I was trying to like keep certain things together. And that's really how that worked out for me, these first few pages. And then I realized that the PET tape would be beautiful on these pages, and that way I could see everything. And I actually got this idea from Michelle from Plan On It. This was not my idea initially, so I just want to obviously give credit where credit is due. But I saw her doing this and I was like, oh my gosh, that is genius. I love it. I'm going to do that. So the first PET tapes I have on these pages right here. And as you can see, these first ones are a little bit different because they are glossy. And I don't think, yeah, and they don't have the white ink, before they laid down the actual image, but they were still super vibrant in color. But they had the glossy paper, so they were very shiny, and Wrong did not like that. And of course, she got a lot of feedback from a lot of other people. So she has since changed the PET tapes around, but these are the very first ones that she came out with. So what I did was I did put labels up here to go ahead and make sure that I knew what roll these came from. And that way, if I want to use any of the stickers on here, instead of grabbing the stickers off of this sheet, I will go to my trays, my drawers here, and I will find the PET tape, Bookworm Volume 1, and then that way I would grab that roll and use that for whatever I was going to be decorating. So that's how I've been using these, and it's worked out wonderfully for me. However, I, of course, ran out of room in this book. And since this was a twin loop, you couldn't add anything more to it. So this one got filled up pretty quickly. And then she did bring us this fall version. And again, the same style with the twin loop, with the sticker paper. Now you could see that these PET tapes are different because these actually are like her newer PET tapes where they are matte finish. Sorry, I'm trying to get this girl up here. Here we go. Okay. And they have like the white backing there. So this is her new style here. This is what you'd be getting now. Big, big difference, right? Look at how those, you don't get all that glare back on them. I did continue to label these, of course, and the pages in here were still the same style where it was only the sticker backing paper was on the one side and then the other side is paper. So you can't put any stickers on there because they're not going to come back up. Once they go on there, then they're down because that's just regular paper. So I have all of these on here. And this was a big release, and it's all like fall related. So I like that these are all in here. It worked out perfectly. I organized it all because that's what the cover is. It's a fall theme. So I've got fall in here. This one is like a fall bookworm book, but this could be used really any time during the year. And then we've got a lot of florals in here. And then there's Halloween. That's what I was getting back to over here, the Halloween. And as you can see, I do have everything labeled. So that way I know exactly what PET tape I would want to pull any of these stickers from if I want to use them. And then this one I didn't label because this one's actually called Hey Boo. So it was already pretty like self-labeled for myself. And then I do have a couple of extra pages in here. So this book is pretty full. And then I do have a few sticker sheets in here. And these are kind of like fall stickers that I really like. So I just put those in here. And these are just sticker sheets with some of her favorite girls. She released a vault collection. I don't know if she has any of these left, but I thought that this was a great place for me to go ahead and house these with all of my other fall stickers, because this is the time of year, of course, that I would be using these for fall. And this particular book had the 3 pockets in here. So that was her second book. Now, the next book that she released was this one right here. Sticker Storage Album on discs. Oh my gosh, this was huge, 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 huge. All right, so now we've got all of the same sticker sheets, but they're on discs. So of course we can remove them with ease. Now this is still single-sided, so you can only put the stickers on this side here and not on the back. But I do have all of my holiday stickers in here. And I think it's great because it's got the holiday cover. I like keeping this separate and just kind of organizing it all separately. It works out really well for me. And I have some extra stickers in here too that I had from some other shops that are Christmas related. And all I did here was use some sticker backing paper that I had left over from sticker books. I punched it and then I put it in this book here. So this worked out really well for me for my holiday stickers. And then of course we have the three, I think there's three. Yeah, there's still 3 pockets in the back here. So this worked out really well. I like that setup. All right, the next one that we have here is the Hands Off My Stickers storage album. And this one has the Whimsical Seasons cover theme to it. And again, we're on discs, but the big thing is it's double-sided. Oh my gosh, the paper, the sticker backing paper is double-sided. That way we can utilize both sides. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. So you can see the evolution of this beautiful product that she has brought us. Super useful, and I love it. So I have got a lot of things already filled up on here, and I actually ended up purchasing another one of these books. Now this one did come, yes, it's still back here. I wasn't sure if I kept them in here. This one did also come with the pouches. So we've got pouches here. And of course, everything is on discs, so it comes right off. You can move things around however you want. I love, love, love this. So this was and is just amazing. So what I did was I actually bought 2 of these because I needed more pages. So that's how I created this one right here. Now this one actually happens to be one of her covers. I'm not sure if she still has these available. At one point she released a lot of planner covers that you could get and switch out your planner covers for. So I just used this one to create another book. Now this one is really packed because I have, oh, I did take pages, the extra pages that I had from this book, because there were, I think each of these books came with 20 pages, and I grabbed the pages from here and then I put them in here. So these are kind of mixed here. So some of them do not have the back side of them. Yeah, actually all of these do not. Oh, that's what I did. I bought 2 of these. I couldn't remember. Why do I have this? So I bought 2 of these sticker storage, or she probably sent me one and then I bought another one. And that's how come I have so many of these pages. And then that's when I put all of the PET tapes that I was getting on here, and then I put them all into this book. All right, I was trying to figure out exactly how this all came together. So yeah, that's what I did here. And then I do have some like little short ones in here. And again, these are sticker backing papers from the sticker books that, you know, once you clear out a sticker sheet, and then I was able to use those. And then I have these other ones here, which I didn't even punch to put in here, but that's how I have all of these on here. All right, so you can kind of see I've got a lot going on here. So I have got the mix of the sticker backing paper that has just like one-sided, and everything is already full. It's all labeled. It just needs to be organized because I have everything in a couple of books here. Now, let's go ahead and talk about what she now has for us, because now she has released inserts. Oh my gosh, these are amazing. There's 20 double-sided storage sheets that you can order, which I have, of course, used most of mine already. And that's what you see in this stack over here. And there are also storage pocket inserts available as well. So you can get a book, and then you can get the refills, and you can build your own book however big you need it to be, however many pages you need it to be. And that's what I want to do here today. I want to like build one book. I also have these dashboards, Whimsical Seasons, and these are already punched. And let me go ahead and show them to you here so you kind of see everything that I have to work with. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this. Now, these do not have tabs on here, so that is the reason why I have these little translucent sticky notes. And I thought maybe just to try things out, because these are really great if you're trying to figure out like sections in your planner or your, in this case, my little storage unit. I could go ahead and maybe write what each section is here. And I'm not quite sure how I want to organize these. All I know is that I want to bring them into one book as much as possible. So we'll see how I use these. If I use these, that is TBD. But I'm going to move some of these supplies to the side because I need a little bit of working room, but I wanted to make sure that I shared everything with you. Now, what am I going to do with all these books? I have 3 of them here that I can easily combine into one. All right, so there's that. Then I have these other 2 that I can't combine because these are on the twin loop. So I am thinking that I had a couple of thoughts. First, I thought, well, I could take these pages out with these like original PET tapes because that's really what's housed in here is the OG ones, and maybe like repunch them, figure something out there to repunch them, and then put them into the new book that I'm going to create. Or I definitely am going to be getting some more of the inserts because you can see that I need more of those. And then I could just transfer these onto the new pages that I get. So I have a couple of options. And I think for now, I'm going to leave these in this book. I think I'm going to leave this book as is because this was like the OG book. This is the original book. And I don't know, I kind of get a little nostalgic with things. So I think I'm going to keep that one exactly the way it is. Now this one right here, I absolutely love this cover, the fall theme. The inside cover is so pretty. And I actually already have this set up with the fall things that I would be going back to using. If I were to remove anything from here, possibly this one. This one is kind of a transition, and then this one too, and this one as well. So I don't know. But again, I'm thinking I will remove them from the pages that are already in here and maybe move them into some other pages like the refills that I get. For now, this book is going to stay also because I like that this is separate. I can grab this anytime. So the main thing I'm going to be concentrating on are these 3 books. But here is another thought. This one right here is holiday. Like this is all Christmas in here. And I like that. I like that the Christmas is separate. I think I'm going to keep this as just the Christmas album. I think that will work really well for me. And I can add to this as I need to because it's on discs. And the same thing like with the pockets here, I can add anything that is loose in here. So I kind of like the idea of having Christmas stuff separate. So I think I'll keep that one separate. That's by choice because that's on discs. These 2, however, these need to be combined because I have these, and then now I have all of these that I received as well. So I have this huge just collection of PET tapes, and things are a little crazy right now for me. All right, so I am going to go ahead and do that. I've got my discs here. Now these discs are from the Happy Planner, and I don't know if these are still available, but any discs that you have that are bigger obviously would work. So for now, I'm going to keep this cover. I can switch it out if I want to, but I do like that, it specifically says on there that it's the sticker storage album. Oops. Well, these are going to come off anyway, but I wasn't expecting that to happen, but that's okay. All right, so let me grab these two covers back to back here, and I am going to put these on these discs. So these should fit on here fine. I've never really had trouble with like switching things from discs, you know, from different brand discs. I've noticed that her stuff interchanges like very nicely. So I'm really happy that I had these because I really do like metal discs. And I like that these are like a copper, bronzy color, and that really does go beautifully with the cover. All right, so that's great. Okay, so we're going to put these aside. And aren't these adorable? These are so cute. Okay, so I'm going to put those to the side. And I'm just going to start grabbing these here. I'm putting these in here, I think. Or wait, actually, I think I'm gonna, whoops, I think I'm gonna come over here. I'm not sure how I want to do this. The way that I have this organized, I tried to put all of the flowers together and then whimsical things together and then all of the girls in the front here together. So let's kind of start with the girls. I'm thinking I am going to want some dividers in here because I think that that would be a lot easier for me. Do I want to keep these together, like organized based on what they are? Or do I want to keep them organized based on when they were released? That's a question. That's a good question for me. I don't know what to do with that. And the only reason I would keep them organized based on how they were released is really just an easy reference for myself if somebody were asking about something. But would you really ask when it was released? I think it would be more like you would ask, is it still available? You know, and then we just look it up and research it in the search bar in the shop to see if it's available. So I think I'm going to keep this organized based on like category. I think that that makes more sense to me as opposed to doing it based on when it was released. So yes, that's what I'm going to do here. Okay, so that is going in here. I actually have another sheet of this Chicago over here on this sticker paper. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I feel like I need to kind of reposition these because I need to punch it and put it in here. Try to move some of these little ones over here as best that I can because like I said, I am going to need a little bit more maneuvering room. This is actually a clear sticker, which would look really cool on some blackout paper. All right, so I grabbed a couple of supplies here. I did grab another sticker sheet backing here. This one's actually smaller because this one came from a smaller sticker book. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these stickers that are in the area where I need to punch and where I need to trim. All right, the next thing I need to do is add my punches. Sometimes it takes a little bit of like Tetris skills to get all of these PET tapes on these sheets, which for me is super therapeutic. So I actually find this just really fun to do. Obviously, not everybody's going to find this enjoyable, but it's definitely one of the things that I like to do. And oh my gosh, moving all of these pizzas over is making me hungry for pizza. And I am from Chicago, so I absolutely love these PET tapes, of course. They're one of my favorites. Let's continue our project here. All right, so I'm going to speed things up here, and all I'm doing here is emptying out each book as I get to it, and I've decided on the categories that I want to have in here. So I will have whimsical, I will have florals, butterflies and birds, food and drinks. And then I think I create like a miscellaneous one here. There's going to be a Valentine's one. And all of this just really takes time. So I figured I would speed this up and just feed all of these pages in. And I'm just moving along here and doing that. All right, so as I'm moving along here, I discovered that I have a sheet here that actually has two PET tapes on one page. I have one on one side and then one on the other side. And I decide that I want to go ahead and transfer these because I want each PET tape to have like their own sheet. I did have a couple of single-sided sticker sheets, so I figured that I would split that up and go ahead and use those. And that is like the last of my single-sided PET tapes. And I go ahead and transfer these onto these sheets. All right, here it is. I got it all together. I really like the way that this is turning out. I have some spare sheets here that I'm going to need to add to this. And then I also have some of these extra sticker sheets, which I will transfer those, but not in today's video, along with these extra pouches. So I will go ahead and figure that out at a later time. And now I want to add in some dividers. So I'm going to be using these translucent sticky notes, and I'm going to write on here all of the different categories that I'm going to be putting in to the sticker book. So the pen that I'm using is an oil-based pen because you definitely need that style pen to use when you are writing on transparent sticky notes. So here are the dividers, and I'm just deciding which ones I want to go ahead and use for each category. I'm adding all of the labels on here. The nice thing about using these sticky notes is that if I need to change things around or move them around, I have the freedom to do that. So I am really just loving using these for this type of setup. And now I'm just adding them in. All right, I love the way that this turned out. I'm so excited that I have all of these in one book, and look at how that filled up. I love it. I still have room here to grow. I can obviously change the discs and put those onto like bigger discs and just keep adding to this book. So loving the way that this worked out. So let's do a quick little flip through here. I have all of my tabs on here. Again, they are just temporary tabs on the clear translucent sticky notes. And I like doing that. It's a great way for me to figure out if I'm actually going to like this system or not. And I can change things out very easily without like committing to anything. As you can see, they come off very easily. So this first section I have here is all of the girls. Love that. So I've got all of my girls up here, which are all of the hand-drawn illustrations of the girls. Love that. And then I've got my food and drinks and my house plants and etc. section, which is going to have the house plants and then these little bookstores and these reading nooks and then this sewing PET tape here, butterflies and birds. So I've got all of that together. And flowers, that one is a huge section. And I've got my whimsical section here, which is actually surprisingly large section as well. I've got Valentine in here. And then I had forgotten to do an extra sheets tab. So I added this tab in here with my extra sheets, which is great because I definitely need to order more sheets because I want to switch some things around. So what I have left here is going to be my Christmas only book, and I'm totally fine with that because Why do I need to have this in my big, like, year round? Because I'm only going to use it for Christmas. And then the same thing here with the fall. Now the fall, I could easily move it in here. However, there's so much for fall. Fall is such a huge season. It's like really my favorite season. And I'm completely fine with having everything here like this. And obviously we're going to be getting more fall PET tapes. So we'll see what happens with that. But I love this cover. It's so pretty. So I just don't want to give that up. And then this one, of course, is the OG one, the original sticker storage album. And this also has the original PET tapes that I kept in here for now, but I am thinking that I do want to move them over because with having them in a separate book like this, I'm going to forget about them. I know that this is like the OG book. I know that I have all this miscellaneous stuff in here, but I'm going to probably forget about all of these, and these are beautiful. So I don't want to do that. So I'm probably going to get more of the sheets and then transfer those OG PET tapes on there and then feed them into the book here accordingly. And I am really happy. So I'm loving the way that this is coming together, and I'm really excited to have all of my PET tapes organized, categorized in here, and then that way I can find them very easily if I'm looking for something. And then what I do is, of course, I go to the drawers. So I have one drawer out of the container. This is a plastic Sterilite container, and I have everything just housed in here. And honestly, I need to organize these. I think what I'll just do is the way that I have them housed in here, I'm going to put them into the bins, and then that way it will be like an easy reference. So even though I have the stickers here to look at, I still need to pull the tapes that I actually am going to use, and I think that might be a little bit easier. And then I will probably have to put some kind of label on the front of these. I could put the sections that I created in this book on the front of these drawers, so that way I know what drawer to go to for the tapes. Yes, that is what I'm going to do. All right, well, that is pretty much it for today because this was kind of longer than I thought it would be, but I'm really happy that this is like all put together. I hope that maybe you got some tips for yourself on how to organize your own PET tapes. I'm sure you do not have as many as I do, or maybe you do, and maybe you've bought all of the ones that she has released since the first time she released them, which is amazing. If you decide to purchase any of the PET tapes or anything that you saw here today, I am an affiliate of RONGRONG. I will have my link down below. It is an automatic discount of 10% that you get when you use my link. However, if you have a better code that's going to save you more money, all you need to do is change the code in the subtotal. The code that will pop up will be the one that gives you the automatic 10% off, which is It's a Wonderful Plan. And all you need to do is put in the code that's going to save you more money. So you can't use them together, but you can, of course, change the codes to save you the most money. And I definitely want to make sure that you do that. Thank you so much to those of you that have already used my affiliate link. And thank you so much for thinking about using it on your next purchase. I hope you liked this video, got some tips and ideas for yourself. If you did, please be sure to hit the like and share it with someone else that you think might benefit from these tips and tricks that I shared with you here today. Remember to be subscribed, hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified when my videos come out. And drop me a comment down below and let me know if you might be picking up one of these sticker storage albums for yourself, the refills. What are your thoughts? How you might use it? I love hearing your tips and ideas, and I know other people will read the comments as well. So more than just me would benefit from any tips and ideas that you have to share, and I greatly appreciate your input. If you watch this video all the way till the end, leave me a girl emoji. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.